Paddy cultivation, the ancient art of growing rice, is a cornerstone of global food security and sustainability. From the verdant terraces of Southeast Asia to the fertile plains of the Nile Delta, rice cultivation stands as a testament to human ingenuity and our deep connection with the natural world around us. Before a single seed is sown, the land itself must be meticulously prepared to provide an optimal environment for paddy growth. The process begins with the removal of any existing vegetation, ensuring that the young rice seedlings will have access to the full complement of nutrients and sunlight. This can be achieved through a combination of tilling and plowing, breaking up the soil and incorporating organic matter to enhance its fertility. Next comes the crucial step of leveling the field. This ensures an even distribution of water, a critical factor in paddy cultivation. Finally, the prepared field is flooded with water, creating the iconic paddy field landscape. With the land carefully prepared, the stage is set for the next phase of the paddy cultivation journey: sowing the seeds. With the land carefully prepared, it is time to sow the seeds that will eventually grow into a bountiful rice harvest. The method of sowing can significantly impact the growth and yield of the paddy crop, and farmers typically employ one of two main techniques: direct seeding or transplanting. The choice between direct seeding and transplanting depends on a variety of factors, including the size of the farm, the availability of labor, and the prevailing environmental conditions. Proper spacing is a crucial aspect of paddy cultivation that is often overlooked, but can significantly impact the health, growth, and ultimately, the yield of your rice crop. Ensuring that each plant has enough space to grow can lead to stronger root systems and better access to nutrients. The ideal spacing for paddy crops depends on the specific variety of rice being grown, soil fertility, and environmental conditions. Different varieties may have unique requirements, and understanding these can help optimize growth. However, as a general guideline, a spacing of 20 to 25 centimeters between rows and 10 to 15 centimeters between plants within a row is recommended for most paddy varieties. This spacing allows for adequate air circulation and sunlight penetration. One common method is to use a marked rope or string during transplanting to ensure uniform distances between rows and plants. This simple tool can make a big difference in maintaining consistency. Another method is to use a mechanical transplanter, which can automatically space the seedlings at predetermined distances. This technology can save time and labor while ensuring precision. For direct seeding, using a seed drill with adjustable spacing settings can help achieve uniform plant distribution. This method is particularly useful in large-scale farming operations. Remember, proper spacing is an investment that pays off in the form of healthier plants, higher yields, and a more efficient use of resources. By taking the time to space your plants correctly, you set the stage for a successful and bountiful harvest. Selecting the right seed variety is a critical decision for any farmer embarking on the journey of paddy cultivation. Factors such as yield potential, maturity period, pest and disease resistance, and grain quality all come into play when choosing the ideal seed variety for your paddy field. One of the first considerations is the length of your growing season. Pest and disease resistance is another crucial factor, especially in regions prone to specific rice diseases or pest infestations. Yield potential, of course, remains a primary concern for farmers. High-yielding varieties are always desirable, but it's essential to choose varieties that have a proven track record of performing well under your specific environmental conditions and management practices. Ultimately, selecting the right seed variety is a balancing act, considering all these factors to make an informed decision that sets the stage for a successful and rewarding paddy cultivation experience. Just like any other crop, rice plants require a balanced diet of essential nutrients for healthy growth and optimal yield. The primary nutrients required by rice plants are nitrogen, N, phosphorus, P, and potassium, K, often referred to as NPK. The timing of fertilizer application is crucial for maximizing nutrient uptake and minimizing losses. A common practice is to apply a basal dose of fertilizer before or at the time of transplanting or sowing. Subsequent top dressings of fertilizer are applied at critical growth stages, such as tillering, panicle initiation, and grain filling to meet the increasing nutrient demands of the developing plants. Regular soil testing is essential to assess the nutrient status of your paddy field and determine the appropriate type and amount of fertilizer required. By adopting a balanced and informed approach to fertilizer application, you can ensure that your paddy crop receives the nourishment it needs to flourish and produce a bountiful harvest. Despite our best efforts, paddy crops, like all agricultural crops, are susceptible to various diseases that can significantly impact their health and productivity. These diseases can spread rapidly, causing widespread damage if not managed properly. One of the most common and devastating diseases affecting rice is blast, caused by the fungus Magnaporthy oryzae. This disease can lead to significant yield losses, making it a major concern for rice farmers worldwide. Another prevalent fungal disease is sheath blight, caused by Rhizoctonia solani. It is characterized by grayish-white lesions on leaf sheaths that can girdle the stem and disrupt nutrient transport, ultimately weakening the plant. Bacterial leaf blight caused by Xanthomonas oryzae PV. Oryzae is another significant threat to rice production. This disease can cause yellowing and wilting of leaves, severely affecting the plant's ability to photosynthesize. Integrated Pest Management, or IPM, practices offer a holistic approach to managing rice diseases. IPM combines biological, cultural, and chemical methods to control pests and diseases in an environmentally friendly manner. Cultural practices include selecting disease-resistant varieties, planting at the optimal time, ensuring proper spacing for good air circulation, and avoiding excessive nitrogen fertilization, which can make plants more susceptible to diseases. These practices help create a more resilient crop. By staying informed about common rice diseases in your area and implementing effective IPM strategies, you can protect your paddy crop from these threats and ensure a healthy and bountiful harvest. Regular monitoring and early detection are key to successful disease management. Weeds, the uninvited guests in our paddy fields, compete with our rice plants for essential resources such as sunlight, nutrients, and water. Left unchecked, these unwanted plants can significantly reduce rice yields, harbor pests and diseases, and make harvesting more difficult. Integrated weed management, or IWM, is a holistic approach that combines various weed control methods to minimize weed populations and their impact on the rice crop. Preventative measures include using certified weed-free seed, cleaning equipment to avoid introducing weed seeds into the field, and managing field borders and irrigation canals to prevent weed encroachment. Cultural practices, such as maintaining a dense rice canopy through proper seeding rates and spacing, can help suppress weed growth by outcompeting them for sunlight. Mechanical weed control methods, such as hand weeding and using weeders or inter-row cultivators, are effective in removing established weeds. Selective herbicides can effectively control specific weed species without harming the rice crop. Water management is arguably the most critical aspect of paddy cultivation, requiring a delicate balancing act to provide the rice plants with the optimal water levels they need to thrive throughout their growth cycle. This balance ensures that the plants receive just the right amount of water at each stage of their development, which is essential for achieving high yields and quality grains. The water requirements of a paddy crop vary depending on the growth stage, soil type, weather conditions, and the rice variety being grown. Each of these factors plays a significant role in determining how much water is needed and when it should be applied to the fields. During the early stages of growth, after transplanting or seedling emergence, maintaining a shallow water depth of 2 to 5 centimeters is crucial for establishing a healthy root system and promoting tillering. This shallow water level helps the young plants to anchor themselves firmly in the soil. As the plants enter the vegetative growth stage and begin to produce tillers, the water depth can be gradually increased to 5 to 10 centimeters. This increase supports the plant's rapid growth and helps in the development of strong, healthy tillers. During the reproductive stage, when the plants are flowering and developing grains, maintaining a consistent water level is crucial for pollination and grain filling. Any fluctuations in water levels during this stage can adversely affect the quality and quantity of the rice grains. Farmers often use simple tools like water gauges or marked sticks to monitor water depth, and make necessary adjustments to irrigation practices. These tools are essential for ensuring that the water levels remain within the optimal range throughout the growing season, thereby supporting the overall health and productivity of the rice crop. Harvesting the golden grains of rice is the culmination of months of hard work and dedication invested in paddy cultivation. Achieving a bountiful harvest is a testament to the farmer's skill and understanding of the intricate interplay of factors that influence paddy yield. One of the most significant factors influencing paddy yield is sunlight availability. Water availability and management are equally critical. Nutrient management is another crucial aspect. Pest and disease management plays a vital role in protecting the yield potential of a paddy crop. By paying attention to these factors, farmers can influence paddy yield positively and reap the rewards of their hard work and dedication.